Hello friend, welcome again in the course Concrete Technology. We saw in last lecture storing and batching of ingredients of concrete in detail. Today we are going to see the mixing operation of ingredients of concrete in details. Mixing is the most critical operation amongst all handling operations of concrete mix. Most of all, properties of the concrete both in fresh and hardened stage mainly depend upon the way the concrete ingredients are mixed. The mixing of the ingredients should be through in order to ensure that cement water paste completely cover the surfaces of aggregates. Basically, the mixing method should be such so as to ensure a uniform and homogeneous mix of a good consistency, and that too without segregation and bleeding. Mixing of concrete ingredients can be performed by hand mixing and machine mixing. For small works or less important works, the hand mixing is used, and for large and important work, machine mixing is preferred. The hand mixing is performed on an impervious, leveled and rigid platform for which the measured quantity of coarse aggregates and sand is evenly spread in alternate layers, and the measured quantity of cement is spread over it. This spread mass of concrete ingredient is then mixed uniformly in dry state. After mixing it uniformly, this dry mix is now evenly spread in about 200 mm thickness. The measured quantity of water is then applied with a sprinkler, and simultaneously mixing is carried out by turning the mix over and over. The mixing is done until the homogeneous concrete mix of uniform appearance with good consistency is obtained. In case of hand mixing, it is suggested to take about 10% extra quantity of cement. Hand mixing is used only for very small works, as concrete mixers are very commonly used nowadays. Then machine mixing. Machine mixing ensures a better and uniform mixing of concrete. It produces concrete of better quality and at much faster rate as compared to that with hand mixing. Nowadays, concrete mixers are very common and are frequently used even for a small works. The concrete mixers are available in various types and capacities such as drum type and pan type, tilting type, non-tilting type, batch mixers and continuous mixers, etc. The choice of mixers depend upon the size, nature and extent of work. The capacity of a mixer should be such that it can produce required amount of concrete per hour under normal working conditions of these mixers. Machine mixing proves to be economical and efficient, particularly for large kind of works. Whatever may be the type of mixer, the mixing of concrete in a concrete mixer is carried out in the some steps. The first step is installing the mixer, then charging or feeding the ingredient, then mixing the ingredients and discharging the mixed concrete. Let's see in details all steps in one by one. First is installing the mixer. Mixers are installed at site itself or suitably at central place, respectively called as site mixing and center mixing. The choice between the two depends upon several factors, such as it is easily accessible, easily available, of working space, then water supply, transportation route, etc. As far as possible, mixers should be installed close to the concreting site and at firm and level ground. Before starting the mixing operation, cleanliness of mixer should be ensured. The second step is charging or feeding the ingredient. The order of feeding the ingredients into the mixer depends upon type of concrete mix and mixer. Certain mixers have the facility to feed the ingredient into the mixer through a hooper or loading skip arrangement, in the absence of which the ingredients can be directly fed into the mixer. The feeding or charging the ingredients has the following sequence of feeding, that is direct feeding and feeding of mixer through hooper. In direct feeding, a small amount of water is fed first, followed by all the solid materials, preferably fed uniformly and simultaneously into the mixer. In feeding of mixer through hooper, the total quantity of coarse aggregate followed by the total quantity of sand and then cement is fed into the hooper. The mixer receives these ingredients from hooper in reverse order, that is coarse aggregate in last. This helps in pushing any part of cement or sand adhering to the mouth of the drum. This arrangement is commonly in mixer. Generally, a small amount of water is fed first, followed by feeding operation through the hooper. The remaining quantity of water must be fed in uniformly in part into the mixer during mixing operation, but total quantity of water should be fed within 1/4 of the mixing time. Then buttering the mixer. In machine mixing, a certain amount of cement mortar adheres to the inside of drum walls and remains adhered to after discharging the first batch of concrete mix. Therefore, it is recommended that before mixing the first batch of concrete ingredients, a certain amount of cement mortar is fed into the mixer, that is cement, sand and water, and mixer is rotated. The quantity of mortar should be just sufficient to adhere to the walls. This process of mixing cement mortar prior to the mixing of first batch of concrete is called as buttering the mixer. In successive batches, buttering is not required. Mixing, the next step is mixing the ingredients. Mixing time is an important parameter as per mixing operation is concerned. Mixing time depends upon the type of concrete, capacity of mixer, number of revolutions of the drum per minute, etc. The mixing time reduces as the number of revolutions per minute of mixing drum increases. On the other hand, it increases with the capacity of drum. Generally, the speed of mixer drum varies between 16 rpm to 20 rpm. IS 456/2000 recommends that concrete shall be continued to mix in a mechanical vibrator until there is a uniform distribution of the material and the mass is uniform in color and consistency. And last step is discharging the mixed concrete. Every type of mixer has got its own discharging arrangement. For example, in tilting type mixer, the mixed concrete is discharged from the open top of the drum by tilting the drum downward, and in pan mixers, the mixed concrete is discharged through a central hole at the bottom of the pan. Whatever may be the discharging arrangement in mixer, Certain precautions are necessary during the discharging operation. The full batch of mixed concrete should be discharged at the same time and not in parts. The discharged concrete should be collected in an enclosed container or hopper without spreading out. If segregation is observed after discharging from the mixture, the concrete should be remixed. After completing the day work, the mixture should be cleaned and washed properly. These are the machining mixing operations or steps of mixing of ingredient of concrete. Next part of the mixing ingredient is types of mixers. Machine mixers are broadly classified in two categories, namely batch mixers and continuous mixers. Batch mixers are of two types, namely drum type and pan type. The drum type mixers can further be classified into tilting, non-tilting and reversing type mixers. This classification is shown in the figure. Batch mixers are those in which concrete ingredients are mixed in batches with certain time interval. In this type of mixers, through the concrete is produced in batches, but continuous concreting can be ensured by properly coordinating the various handling operations, namely transporting, placing and compacting. These types of mixers are most common and are frequently used. Batch mixers are mainly available in two types, namely drum type and pan type. The drum type mixers are further classified as tilting type and non-tilting type. Continuous mixers are those in which all the operations of mixers, that is feeding, mixing and discharging, are performed simultaneously and continuously so as to obtain the mixed concrete continuously. This type of mixers is used at a large construction site where mass concreting is done, such as construction of a dam, etc. Another attractive feature of the pan mixer. Pan mixer is basically a typical cylindrical container mounted on its vertical axis, one or two stars of paddles mounted on separate vertical axis or also provided in the pan. The mixed concrete is discharged through the central hole provided at the bottom of the pan mixer. Tilting type mixers consist of a bolt shape or double conical frustum shaped drum as shown in figure. The drum is conical which rotates on an inclined axis. In this type of mixer, the feeding and discharging operations are performed through its top opening, as the mixed concrete is discharged from the open top of the drum by tilting the drum downward. It is properly known as tilting type mixer. Inside the drum, the vanes are fixed in such a manner so as to direct the concrete to move into circulatory path when drum is rotated. Subsequently, during each rotation of drum, these vanes lift the mixture to a certain height and then allow the mixture to drop towards bottom of the drum. This type of mixer is generally prepared for the concrete mixtures of low workability and for those with large size of aggregate. As per IS 1971, the size or capacity of mixer is defined by the total volume of concrete that can be mixed in a batch. It is given in liters and designated as 85 T. T for T represent the tilting type mixer and numeric number represent one batch capacity in liter. The tilting type mixers are 85 T, 100 T, 140 T and 200 T. Then non-tilting type of mixer, it designated as a capital N T. Non-tilting mixer consists of a cylindrical drum which rotates about a horizontal axis and does not have the tilting facility. The vanes are fixed inside the drum surface. The drum is provided with two central openings at the opposite ends. Feeding of the ingredients is done through front opening and discharging of a mixed concrete through rear opening. For discharging the mixed concrete, an inclined clamp or rope is introduced into the drum at rear opening and with the help of a lever. This type of concrete mixer is shown in figure. It has been observed that in this type of mixer the rate of discharge is slow and chances of segregation are more as compared to tilting type of mixer. The capacity of the mixer is generally higher than that of the tilting type mixer. As per IS 1971-1968, the size or capacity of non-tilting mixer are available as 200 NT, 280 NT, 340 NT or 400 NT and 800 NT, where NT represent the non-tilting type mixer and numeric data represent one batch capacity in liters. Reversing drum type mixers are similar to non-tilting type of mixers, that is with a cylindrical drum which rotates about a horizontal axis and does not have the tilting facility. The only difference is the discharging mechanism. In reversing drum type, the mixed concrete is discharged from the rear end opening by rotating the drum in reverse direction. The capacities of these mixers available are 200 R, 280 R, 340 R and 400 R, where R represents the reversing drum type mixers and numeric data represent one batch capacity in liters. In this lecture, we see the types of mixers, the mixing operation, what are the steps of mixing operation, what are the types of mixers, tilting, non-tilting and reversible. In next lecture, we will see the transporting operation with compaction operations in detail. Thank you.